Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Burhan for RetroIsland.com and NerdGenius.com, and I'm here with a gentleman after my own heart, of course. His name is
Michael Heald. Nice to meet you.
Michael. Now, we're basically here with your game Wulverblade, is it called?
That's correct, yeah.
Yep. What platforms is it currently on?
Xbox One and PC.
Oh, brilliant.
Well,
So, Steam.
Mac as well.
So yeah, Steam's not very PC anymore, it's more console-based as well, isn't it?
Well, kind of, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the game. What kind of elements do you have in it? What stage is it kind of at in terms of development?
Well, technically, we're still pre-alpha. We've not finished we've not finished the core mechanics, but we've been sinking a lot of time into making it feel right. So the action that you see in the game, we've spent a stupid amount of time getting the core combat feeling what we consider to be close to perfect. We're obviously building the whole campaign that sits behind it, and that campaign's an 8-level campaign that spans. It's going across Britain. So it's an ancient story of the Roman invasion of Britain, and you're one of the northern tribes, which is in modern-day Scotland, and your fight for freedom against the incoming Roman horde. And this is like the build-up to the construction of Hadrian's Wall, basically.
There you go. I think Monkey Spaz would love that a lot because he's Scottish. He's one of our Scottish Unlimited. So you use more of a historical kind of context for this. So in terms of like the game itself, what would you class it as in terms of the genre?
Genre will be side-scrolling beat-em-up, in the vein of Final Fight, Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, Alien vs Predator, all the old classic, left to right, kill as many enemies as comes your way.
So tell us a little bit basically about how did this game kind of come into development? How do you feel about it?
Basically, I've been working as an illustrator for best part of 15 years now, and then I got into the games industry about 10 years ago, branched out on my own, and my dream has always been to make this game, since forever. I mean, I love the side-scroller, and the side-scrollers died. After the 16-bit gen, it's fallen from favour, everyone moved to 3D, the genre doesn't fit 3D, and it just kind of died off. I wanted to bring it back desperately, but just didn't have the means to do so. But then I teamed up with my friends at Darkwing Media, who are friends of mine in the States. We've got we share the same clients, and because we've worked together, I kind of suggested my game to them one day, and they said they'd love to work with me on it. And it's a marriage made in heaven. They love the idea, they do all the programming, I do all the artwork, and it's just a 50-50 down the middle. It's our thing.
So basically you've looked at the retro elements, what the games that you've kind of signified as well, including like Final Fight, Streets of Rage, and it's a perfect time to make it now because indie development is the new in, isn't it, really?
It's gone that way, yeah. I mean, I started working with indies because I do digital creative services for indies, so I like websites and promo art, that kind of thing. And I've watched the indie industry go from this tiny little thing, which was focused around PC and a little bit of mobile, to now just this behemoth of an industry. And it opened the door to allow me to make the game that I've dreamt of my entire life. I mean, it's financially destructive. I mean, you never have a penny spare once you start making your own game. You never have a second of your life spare once you start making your own game. And trying to fund it yourself, I'm doing contract work every hour I can get to fund myself to be on the game for as many hours as I can get. And the guys at Darkwing are doing the same thing. And it's a massive challenge, but it's just amazing that the opportunity's there. And it's thanks to people like Microsoft with the ID program. I mean, I am on my knees bowing to these guys because they've allowed me to bring my dream game to what is a dream system. It's a next generation console with so much power. It can throw around tons and tons of huge sprites with huge animations, and it's just like, yeah, whatever, no problem. Throw at me whatever you want to throw at me. I'm bringing bosses on that almost fill the whole height of the screen. Massive, great bosses, and it's just no problem. So much power.
So where can we find you basically in terms of like is the game up on YouTube? Do you have any trailers available?
We do. The trailer's a bit painfully out of date, to be honest. Someone stated yesterday that they can't believe how great the game looks and feels compared to the trailer. And the trailer was made about a year ago, so it is like old footage. It doesn't show half of the moveset, doesn't show the characters. It's terrible, to be honest. But if you go to Wulverblade.com, we have a blog on there which we update pretty regularly. And if you're interested in like the behind the scenes stuff, we also put up dev entries as well. So Evan, who's a technical artist, he does a lot of the real kind of complex stuff about how we use spine-based animations and mesh animation, all kinds of really good in-depth stuff which people seem to really enjoy reading.
Well, where can we find you? Are you available on Twitter, Facebook?
Yeah, my name's Michael Heald, which isn't an easy Twitter tag. My company name is Fully Illustrated, but that wouldn't fit as a Twitter tag because it's one letter too long. So I don't know if it's worth spelling it out.
if you go to the comment section at the bottom, you have all the links there for you guys. And thank you very much for this interview, of course. I can't wait to get my hands on it. And this is Mike and Mike saying that we've got gameplay. Have you?
It is 120 AD. Rome has conquered the south of Britannia. And under the might of Agricola, even the great Brigantes have fallen. But the north is a different beast. Sword and defend the north. Wulverblade.